Fans, hey, how's it going? How's everyone doing tonight? It's a little bit of a pop-up show, and you are listening to us from the game Broad Street South on 102.9. But guys, your Bucs, we're in the bye. We're in the bye, yeah, I know. And we know how the bye goes. Sometimes the bye just is the bye, and it is just what we want. And in recent years, they gave us that bye like mid-season, late season, and we got ourselves right for the playoffs. This season, they went back to dirtiness. We got it week 3. We got it in week 4. We got it just after week 4. So week 5, we do not play. What does that mean? Well, it means Mike Evans has a shot at getting back in for the next game, which we need. However, got a lot of football to be played. We've got basically 3 quarters of football to play. But who did we just beat, guys? And I'm putting this out there because this is a team that likes to talk about us. I think they talk about us more than we talk about them, which is crazy. Bless them. God bless those ugly Saints. This is a team that has been the perennial bridesmaid, and the only thing they have on us is that they beat us in the regular season with Tom Brady, right? That's it. That's all they got. This is a team I'm going to call pauper franchise. I'm going to give you 2 franchises. First franchise, born in 1966. Now, for you English fans out there, that was the year that England won a World Cup. Yep. And we never hear the fucking end of it because any one of them that's still alive has to be wheeled out every fucking World Cup. Anyway, I don't care for soccer, so soccer. And we'll move swiftly fucking on. It was also the year my beloved mother, who's not with me anymore, was born. The New Orleans Saints existed at this point. It took the New Orleans Saints to the year, and I'm just going to check this just to be sure because I had to double check it. Because I didn't think a team could be around this long without making the playoffs, right? Like they've been in the playoffs. Right, so the New Orleans Saints' first playoff game was in 1987. I was 2 years old. Please take into account, my mother was able to grow up, get married, and have a child, and that child reached 2. My mum wasn't your typical teenage mum. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad the Saints are. Yep. So they make their first playoff appearance. That's great. Great for them. But how long did it take them to win a playoff game? Does anyone in the comment section just want to just fill me with a nice nugget? Because I'm going to find it anyways. Because why not? Because that's what I do. You know, I'm going to find out what their dirty secrets are because I don't like them dirty ain'ts. And New Orleans won their first playoff game in the year 2000. Do you know how old I was in the year 2000? I was 15. I was 15 years old. My mother was born and had a 15-year-old fucking son before they won a fucking playoff game. And this team is talking trash about my Bucs? Huh? Because they had Drew Brees for about for a decade? Nah, man. That don't sit right with me. It doesn't sit right with me because you're mocking this Tampa Bay Buccaneers franchise that everyone mocks. They mock us. But we have 2 Super Bowls. We're equal to anyone else in Florida. That's a fact. And that ain't gonna. I mean, unless that boy in Miami can find himself a concussion-proof helmet, that ain't fucking changing anytime soon. It's just not. So, the New Orleans Saints They made their first playoff win in the year 2000. And they do pretty good. Then they go and get themselves the infamous Sean Payton. So before Sean Payton came along, and I'm just going to have to check this because I'm not sure when Sean Payton came along because it's a little bit before my time because I did not know football existed until 2013. So please don't bite my head off. Can't do anything about it. I am looking at NFL history. So please do not kill me. The New Orleans Saints win another playoff game, but who was it with? Let's have a look. We're on a journey. We're on a journey to find out just how bad. Sean Payton. So 2006, Sean Payton. Let's have a look at him up. Let's see what he's about. Let's see what he's up to. That powy ass bitch who walks up the sidelines who does this. That's Sean Payton. Kevin James did not find that in the Netflix film. There was not one moment I saw Kevin James walk around go, and dance like a fucking retard. But I digress. So, yes, he was with New Orleans since 2006 to 2021. And in that time, they won a bunch of playoff games. They did some things. They won a Super Bowl. Yay, 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 yay. This guy is considered the doctor of our time. But the best part about it is, Russell Wilson went to 2 Super Bowls with Pete Carroll. And I've got nothing against Pete Carroll. I love a bit of Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll, from a philosophy, and anyone's read his book and things like that, very, very cultured individual about football. Very, very cultured individual about football. Now, I'm not saying he's not behind the times and you could grate cheese off his neck, but the guy knows what he's talking about, right? Sean Payton, everyone has that respect for him. This guy knows what he's talking about, right? This is the same Sean Payton. This is the same Sean Payton that had losing seasons in the NFC South. Like, please, can someone please tell this guy he sucks? He got himself a Hall of Fame quarterback. There's no doubt that he's going to the Hall of Fame, right? That's a fact. Drew Brees is going to the Hall of Fame. No one's going to argue. Well, maybe no. He's in the Hall of Fame. But here's the thing. The NFC South was never that great after 2007 when we left it. And yeah, you could argue when Cam joined and Matty Ice and all this stuff, there's a bit of a shift. But I want to remind the Buccaneers fans, and Buccaneers fans will remember this correctly, when Lovie Smith came to town and took over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we won 2 freaking games to go and get Jameis Winston in the draft the following year. The final game of the season was played against the New Orleans Saints, but the Buccaneers did not want to have the 2nd overall pick. They wanted the 1st overall pick. So they subbed, and they subbed, and they subbed, and they subbed, and we sucked, and we lost the game, but we were winning, and we were looking good in that game, defensively anyway. And this is my problem. People don't understand how big it is to beat your divisional rivals. You want to sweep them. You want to kick their ass. You want to kick them up and down the fucking street. I get it. We were robbed of that day. Buccaneers fans, you were robbed of a Saints victory in 2013. There's no two ways about it. So, we played against a pauper franchise. That is a poor man's franchise. It is. It's where dreams go to die. It's where Archie Man gave up. Imagine sucking so fucking bad that both Eli, Cooper, and Peyton would. No, I think I'll be nice. Peyton wore the jersey because he was on telly, right? to my American to the American public out there, telly is English for TV. I don't know if that translates. That you have the same word. I honestly have no idea. Did you have telly? So it's on the telly. Don't know why we call it that, but I digress. We move on. So he made his two sons in Eli and Cooper go, I don't want to wear my dad's jersey. I'll wear someone else's jersey. I'll wear Terry Bradshaw's jersey, or I'll wear someone else's jersey. That's sad, man. That franchise killed apart, in my opinion, broke apart of the Manning legacy. Like, I don't care what the Buccaneers record is, but you broke the Manning legacy. Like, you crippled it. Like, they had a dad that was good at football. Their dad has a fucking song written about him. It's called The Ballad of Archie Manning. Listen to it. It's sad that New Orleans Saints took him and fucking bastardized him up against a brick wall and abused him until there was nothing left of him. And his children just cried and went, Daddy, just quit fucking football. And they did. And he did. Luckily for him, his sons went on and had better careers, and it's great. The legacy is intact. But by God, what could a Buccaneers team could have done with a guy like that, right? What could have the Bucs done with a guy like Archie Manning who could make plays and ad-lib with the defense that we had? It'd be insane. And as always, guys, you can catch us on 102.9 The Game, Broad Street South. This is where this is broadcasting from. We have great broadcasting partners in the Game, Broad Street South. They are our dudes. They give us some love. We give them the love. And they're Philadelphia Eagles fans. The owners of the Philadelphia Eagles fan. And he enjoyed himself some good dessert because he got to see our Bucs suck. But we'll move on from that. We're a team that perseveres, right? They needed a win, right? We just gifted them one. Rondé Barber just went. They needed that. Like they just need it for the cleansing, right? For their soul, because they lost the Super Bowl, for fuck's sake. Well, I know what it's like to lose a Super Bowl because I support the Bucs. I know what losing a Super Bowl looks like. Maybe that changes. I know. I don't see it changing anytime soon. But guys. So there's been argument about Baker. Is Baker that guy? And there was a rating. I don't know what the guy was called. God, I should have got this out. I should be a bit more prepared. I was told we're doing a show, and I just kind of I'll be honest. I drink. I have a problem. It's a disease and not a problem. Oh, Ben, stop it. I'm just having a bit of fun. You know I am. I'm not being fucking remotely serious right now. And hey, Ben, if you want to come on, give me a comment to say you want to come on. Get your ass on here. And me and you haven't had a good chin wag in a while, so, bro, anytime. But Archie Manning had the legs. Archie Manning had the stuff. And dude is incoming. So when you hear that crack and you hear him come in, you know the thunder is about to hit the lightning. This is your cue.
What the hell is going on?
Everything the fucking hell going on. We're beating down on Saints fans because it's a pauper franchise. It just sucks, man. I mean, imagine being a Saints fan. Imagine waking up and your parents tell you you're going to be a Saints fan for the rest of your life. That's gotta fucking suck.
Well, and especially having your logo be a Florida something. I don't even know what the hell it's called. Florida nuts. Hey, guess what? We've got a giveaway. Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially Creamsicle week here at Bucs Report and for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yes,
and
sir.
Because of that, in partnership with the lovely people at Mitchell and Ness, we have a Mike Evans Creamsicle jersey to give away. We will be giving you details throughout the week. We will be giving it away on game day. So, no, we're not going to mail it to you by game day because I'm not paying the extra postage. So, we will be doing the giveaway or selecting the random person on game day. But just so we get an idea, this is what we're giving away. It's a beautiful jersey.
Is that at your house?
No, that's not at my house at the moment. No.
That's at the Mitchell and Ness warehouse.
Oh, yes. And we're talking.
To be dispatched.
We're talking stitched. We're not talking iron-on. We're not talking Walmart.
And I tell you what people don't understand about this new fuse bullshit that's come out. Have you heard about this?
No, what's that?
All right, okay. So you have like 3 grades of jersey in the world of fandom. I know you're not a jersey wearer. I remember you saying that to me. So you have the game jersey, which is what most people wear. That's the ironed-on number. That's like kind of like it's like a thick layer of glue. I don't mind it, but some people don't like it, right? Because it's not authentic, right? Then you have what's called the limited jersey, and the limited jersey used to be a stitched jersey that was embroidered. Then you had like the elite, and the elite was supposed to be a direct copy of a loose fit version of the actual jersey that they wore on the field. So the NFL, to save money, I won't say it's the NFL, Fanatics, Nike, whoever, probably Nike, to save money, decided that they weren't going to stitch the jerseys anymore because they'd have to pay somebody in Taiwan 30 cents an hour. Yes, I know how that sounds, and I'm going to say it. 30 cents an hour. Instead, they can glue it, and it will take 10 minutes. It will take less than a minute, and they still pay them 30 cents an hour. But our guys at Mitchell and Ness put their foot down and said, no, sir. Our fans want detailed, stitched numbers and name tags. Because that's what we're about. And, hey, if there's one thing you know about us here on the Game Broad Street South on 109.2, we are all about the quality and the masculinity. A little bit of femininity if you need it, but the masculinity too. I'm going to sip my beer because that was a mouthful.
Hey, you know what that jersey is, don't you?
Sex.
It's straight fire.
It is straight fire. I didn't know Mitchell had that in their repertoire. Like I've seen what Mitchell and Ness have. Like I'm eyeing up a bit of piece. I've got a few Mitchell and Nesses. I got a double nickel, old school 2000. They tend to grade them by years. So I got the Super Bowl year double nickel, Derek Brooks, and I got the 1997 or 96 probably, Warren Sapp Creamsicle. So where's the bulk of the American accent? That could be you. Does Ben have hair? I only ever seen Ben with a hat on. So.
Ben, to answer your question, AJ is busy tonight. He's involved in a little.
Yes.
I'm
cheering for him because you gotta have love for your brother. So you know he getting on like Donkey Kong.
So that's yes,
why he grows it so thick here so they can grab.
Well, exactly. Those are face handles.
Face handles.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, and also Ben, stay tuned to most of our live streams here, or check any of the articles coming up on bucsreport.com for links for you to enter to win probably the most amazing Creamsicle jersey on this show.
It's elusive, man.
Mike Evans. I
didn't know there was a Mike Evans Mitchell and Ness jersey until today.
Well, this one is going. Exactly. This one's going to a lucky subscriber who goes through all the rigmarole that we're going to put him through. Haha. With that said, so Creamsicle Week, Lions on deck next week, but we got a full slate of NFL games tomorrow. And what's that? Good toot in the boat for AJ. Okay, Ben. Easy. We got the Lions on deck. We got a full slate of games tomorrow. Make sure tomorrow morning you start your day with football wake up call here live on Bucs Report, Sports Talk Florida, 1029 The Game, Broad Street South. Slick. What game are you going to be watching tomorrow, or games, I should say?
I mean, I'm gonna have to watch the one that's in the UK because it's on straight away. To be honest, it's how I can get my family to kind of build into it. And I love the little Toy Story thing they did. I don't think they're doing it this year, but this game, but the last game, it kind of got the kids. They give a shit about football. That's nice.
Well, that's it. You got to start them young, get them addicted early to football. That is, just so we're clarifying for all of our sensitive listeners.
Other substances are available, but not at your peril.
And also, what Slick just did with his mouth is also probably what AJ is doing. So tomorrow, I'm trying to think of the big games tomorrow. We've got.
We want to see the Patriots immaculate and break the Saints. We want to see the Lions dismantle and defang the Panthers, right? And we want to see the Texans take a bull charge into the fucking Falcons and make feathers go fucking everywhere so we can go, that bye week was worth it.
Well, and as much as I'm not a 49ers fan, I really need to see them punk the Cowboys tomorrow, just because I feel like the 49ers are one of the two best teams in the conference. And the more the Cowboys lose now, the less we'll have to hear about, oh, watch out for them Cowboys. The less we can hear Michael Urban, Cowboys, Cowboys, all freaking year, bro. Hey, Michael Urban, just because you're back doesn't mean you can also keep doing crack. Okay, bud? Please? Hey, I don't know if you saw this, Slick, on Twitter or X or the Ellen app, as I call it. Yes, not Elon. I said Ellen. Come at me, bro.
We'll go there. I don't give a shit. Fuck him.
We've got some beef between former Buccaneer players.
Oh,
do you know about this?
No. Who's beefing?
Ex-Buccaneer teammates and Super Bowl champions defensive tackle Warren Sapp and wide receiver Keyshawn Johnson seem to have issues with each other.
Again? They never liked each other.
Recently, Sapp was on the what's the name of that stupid show? Jason Whitlock podcast.
Oh, good
where
Lord.
He was asked,
black, but is black.
Right. He was asked about playing. Sapp was asked about playing with Johnson, and he said, and I quote,
"He's a pussy."
He was special. He was special on a whole other level, but as a teammate, I'd never take him again.
Wow.
Okay.
That means he's not a good teammate. He's just talented.
Yes. So Keyshawn decided to respond via Twitter.
Okay.
Keyshawn's response is, Warren Sapp, please stop lying. I would never in a million years follow yo sorry ass ever. You are an embarrassment to society. Sorry, and I mean sorry. Please keep my name out your mouth, fake ass MNFer. Sad, go get some help. Tired of you using my name. Only dude I would follow is number 55.
I mean, damn. I mean, aren't you supposed to follow the one thing I want to say is that just shows how big of how Brad Johnson was that year. Just saying, as a captain, not as a quarterback. I'm talking about as the captain. An offensive guy would have an offensive guy on the field that he's like, you have 3 offensive captains, maybe 2, depending on. I mean, I can't remember that year who we had as captains, but I'm gravitating towards quarterback and somebody who's a fucking straight up dude on the offense. And if I had to guess, I mean, I think he epitomizes being a captain. So I'd probably go with A-Train.
Yeah, well,
A-Train, I would fight for A-Train. A-Train is my guy. If A-Train was my captain, like if I'm on offense, it doesn't matter what Double Nickel's saying. It doesn't matter what 99's saying. It doesn't matter what anyone else is saying. I got my guy on offense because you relate to each other. You know what I'm saying? The fact that
yeah, well, no doubt.
Maybe that was just a burn. I don't know.
Well, I feel like Warren Sapp likes to talk, and we all know he hasn't been very much in the media lately. And Warren Sapp was never Mr. Congeniality at any point in his career. But I guess,
but he's respected by them. He's respected by the media, not by the people who watch the media.
No doubt. And what I'll say is 20 plus years later, this animosity feels fresh, like it hasn't gotten any better. So here's what I will say. Kumbaya, the dude always abides, and he says, come together right now over me. No, Ben, that wasn't a reference you thought it was. And had nothing to do with Freddie Mercury.
Great singer, though.
But yeah, oh, absolutely. And the only guy that should just wear a mustache and nothing else. And everybody else that doesn't work, you look like Freddie Mercury.
And those teeth, though, those teeth were some fucking teeth. I mean, you could play piano on those teeth.
I think that's where Elton John learned to play piano. No,
that is exactly where Elton John learned to play piano.
And there's like 1,000 more jokes to spin off of that. But we're on 102.9 The Game, Broad Street South, so we're going to go ahead and...
We're not that crude. We have style and class sometimes.
Yeah. Well, okay. Style, I can go with. The class part, I mean, I failed. So.
We left that a while ago. But I like the creamsicle thing you got going on with the little thumbnail you got going. That's good.
Yeah, that's my... Bucko dude.
Bucko dude. I like that. Bucko dude. You need to somehow fashion Stone Cold Steve Austin's face into Bucko Bruce. If that could be done. They have those Facebook algorithms where you just say, give me Bucko Bruce and Stone Cold, and you just get it. I don't know what that would look like. Maybe it looked like a fucking weird fucking turnip. I don't know.
Is my little plume feather on top of my hat straight? It looks okay. All right. So tomorrow, I think, circling back to the games tomorrow, I think Ben is in agreement with me. I'm looking forward to Cowboys 49ers because I think the Cowboys are going to lose, and I'm always good with that. Eagles and Rams. Rams are mysterious and deceitful sometimes. They can sneak up on you, but we saw that Eagles team firsthand, bro. If you can't block that front seven, it's a long day, no matter who you are.
I think so. I think they caught us because we were a little bit new and we're still figuring shit out. I think if they caught the Buccaneers right now, they'd be reeling. It would not be as pretty. That scoreline flattered them for the day. If you were playing against the Buccaneers that played the Saints, and I know that they probably had added bonus and they wanted to fuck the Saints, why not? Divisional rival, you got it, right? But I honestly think if they played some of these teams, we'd have a number on them. I honestly think it. The crazy thing is, I sit there looking at our schedule and I'm like, who are we going to lose to? And I'm going, okay, I can legitimately see that team. And I can legitimately see that team. And and the scary part is I've legitimately picked 3 teams. I know there's going to be more because I'm not stupid. I don't think that we're going to have that good of a fucking season. I don't think we go, oh, damn. It's like the Holy Grail. Put it up again.
Oh, and we got to do this with it. Ready? Where's that shit at? Sometimes being old sucks.
You're not old, are you? I thought you were like 42.
Yeah, in dog years. There we go. Little fire with the Evans jersey. How about that?
Yeah. Hopefully you can get that fucking hamstring sorted out.
Hey, I see Ben Cornett in the comments section. Ben, you will notice that we have conveniently dropped the StreamYard link to join the show in the comments section. Don't be shy. That goes for everybody, including Christopher Cole. But as we said earlier, and before I jump off here and go kick my kid and take my dog for a walk, or wait, kick my
Dude,
go do family crap.
How old is your boy?
13.
13. So where does that put him in the world of football?
Oh, well, at his size, heavyweight champion.
Okay, age grade.
Age grade, gosh, I think that would be. I think he's midgets. Midget league over here is what they call it. I bet they don't call it that anymore.
Yeah, is he not in JV or?
Yeah, no, he's not even in. He's in his first year of secondary school. I think is what you call it, middle school here. So, yeah, he just turned 13. He just turned 13.
And does he want to play?
No, he's more of a computer geek. He likes to He likes to watch live streams and podcasts and play video games. And he's 13, so you figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Does he watch us?
He does. And you know what he says?
They suck.
No. He says, "Do you guys always drink on the show?" and I say only when we're drinking, and then he kind of gets embarrassed and goes away. But for the people who just tuned in, there you go. Tilt. Stay tuned to the live. We got a live stream probably coming up. Gosh, next Saturday, pre-game show and post-game show.
Yes, sir.
Because we will be giving away this Mike Evans Creamsicle Buccaneers Mitchell and Ness jersey. It's bad. It's awesome. It's sweet. Make sure you guys stay tuned for all the information on that. And
you got some of that.
What's that?
You got some of that. I mean, there isn't. Right. I want to reiterate this to Bucs fans. There isn't right now. Right now, you are seeing something so special because there isn't a Mitchell and Ness Mike Evans jersey. Go and check their website. It ain't gonna be there. It doesn't exist. This is the creme de la creme. This is your holy grail, and there's only one way to get it. Tune in, subscribe, like, and love.
Absolutely. And with that said, I'm going to jump for a minute. I think we have somebody coming up here, but I haven't heard back from him. But you know, Slick's a one-man show. Hell, he's not just a show host. He's a writer and a football coach. How about that? And of course, a Florida State fan. But I'm going to get off here before that gets spoiled for me.
I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not saying nothing. All I'm saying is times are good.
Beautiful. All right.
I know. You got to enjoy the game.
All right. I will get in touch with you later, sir.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Bucs fans. So, comment sections is very light. I need some love. I need a little summer. I need to keep going. You know. I'm Tom. Do you have Thomas the Tank Engine over there? That's a question. That's a genuine question. This is a culture question between me and you guys. Do you have Thomas the Tank? And you're probably thinking it's something dirty. It's not. It's a kids' TV show about a fucking train. Do you have Thomas the Tank? We do. If you do, please comment. If you see the link, click the link. If you press the 3 buttons at the top, you'll go into your main browser. You go into your main browser, you can appear on the show. We can chat. That would be appreciated, and I'd love it because, let's face it, I want to know what you guys got to say. It's easy to read it and go, good evening, guys, from my boy. Christopher Cole is our guy. Christopher Cole is the man. And we have our gentleman, scholar, the man from Vegas, the king himself. Can I call him the king? The print? No. The Joker himself, Ben Cornett. If he ever comes on, though, I keep trying to get him on my show. I come on his show all the time. I'm always on his show. Still nagging him. Anyway, guys, so your Buccaneers, Creamsicle, we got a Mike Evans jersey on the pop. I tell you what, I wish I could have a taste of that. I tell you, the next, if anyone wants to get added, anyone wants to add a comment in, what would your next jersey be? I want to hear. Don't make it stupid. But what would your next jersey be? If you could just pick any jersey, money's no value. What would your next jersey be? Mine, personally, I think I'd have to go with the old school Creamsicle. Hardy Nickerson. Give me the 56. Nickerson. Because that's a guy that's dear to my heart. I was very, very, very lucky that, to be honest, a lot of football that I know is due to him. He did a lot of coaching seminars during COVID, and I was lucky enough to get involved. Tried my best not to geek out because I'd look like a goofball and he'd kick me out probably because he was trying to be a serious coach. Because he coached high school football, was a defensive coordinator at Illinois. So obviously, I want to come across as someone who wants to learn, but also kind of geeking out because it's Hardy Nickerson, right? It's hardware, it's Al Dragon. So that was kind of cool. So I'd love to immortalize him by wearing his jersey. But yeah, we got a slate of games. We got a big slate of games, and we're going to see where they're all at. It starts early because one of them's in my household. Now, contrary to belief, I do not live in London. Yes, I know this is disappointing, but this is like me telling a Floridian, what's it like living next to the Empire State Building? Doesn't compute, does it? No, and I know there's a lot more distance between the two, but still. I live in Worcester. That's where the sauce comes from, and it's not wash your sister sauce. It's not Worcestershire sauce. It is just Worcester. Worcestershire. It's that simple. Gloucestershire for the cheese. Gloucestershire cheese. So, without further ado, all I gotta say is, guys, got a lot of games on, and I'm disappointed in the comments, man. Like I'm looking at you, I'm hoping, because I don't want to cut this short. I want to keep talking. I want to talk to you boys. And there's football games I could watch, drink some beer, eat pretzels and shit. Yeah, appreciate it, but I want to talk to you guys. So, who was the biggest upset last week? Who was the team that you guys went, how did they pull that off? Well, I think a lot of people are thinking how the Jets lost, because that was insane. Not a particular game I kind of tuned into. I was in the gym or I was online. No. I was on this show. This is exactly. I was on the show. That's how the biggest shock, man. Texas Steelers. Texas Steelers was that was evil Knievel. That was evil as it could go. But getting down with it, though. What have we got on the? What have we got on today? I'm going to go with Bills over the Jags, only because they're a better team. Only because they're a better team. But I also think there's a good chance the Jags will win this, just because they're acclimated to England. They are England right now. Unfortunately, and I don't want to say this because it makes me feel sick to my stomach, I think the New Orleans Saints might beat the Patriots because just they have a better offense and their defense is better than theirs. This is, if I'm honest, Christopher Cole, I would love to give you that. I would love to give you that. But Christopher Cole, I got a question for you. What's your number? What's your number? What number you put? What? I got Cole. What you put on the back of it? What you put on the back of it? Then we go into Colts and Texans. I generally believe the Texans will swing this one. I'm not sold on that. They're not sold on their quarterback position. I'm not sold on their quarterback position, and they're not fooling anybody. Now here's the big one. Saints and Ravens. Yes, on paper it looks like it should be just a walkover. But I always say never doubt the Steelers D to come up when it needs to come up. And that Ravens offense is just beat up because they got a bunch of old fucking. There's a bunch. They got OBJ, but OBJ got the tennis fucking wheels on the fucking stroller and shit. Nah, man, fucking that shit's done. This was supposed to be an explosive offense. Fuck, man, there's nothing explosive about it. We move on. Steelers could nick it. Oh, man, I do apologize. It is almost 3 a.m. Lions Panthers. It's not even a question right now, is it? Lions, but I think the Panthers will put up a fight, and then it all comes down to how much their quarterback wants to fight for it. Falcons Texans. Please God, that quarterback Stroud do a thing because they need it. They need it, and the Falcons just need to know that they ain't them. 2 losses, punches in the gut. Okay, so we go back and we go Dolphins and Giants. Is it anyone surprised at where I'm going to go with it? As long as Tua doesn't get knocked the fuck out, the Dolphins are going to win. Cardinals, Bengals. You know what? I want to pick the Bengals. They got everything on offense, skill-wise, that you could potentially want out of your team. They got the running back. They got 3 wide receivers. Not too sure about the tight end. That's irrelevant. What do you have? Sorry, guys. 3 wide receivers. That are good. They're good wide receivers. But this Cardinal team can stick around. But if I had to pick a team that the Bengals went, now we're going to make a stamp. We're going to make a statement. This is the probably thing you need to do it too. And then we go to the Rams and the Eagles. And this is a tough one because I think the Rams have it in them to win. It just depends on me. Like, if the Eagles can establish the run like they did against us, I think they'll be fine. But I honestly think this is a good old-fashioned toss-up. I think you could flip a coin on that one. Broncos Jets, probably flip a coin on that one, to be honest, because who gives a shit? To be honest, who cares? And to be honest, if I get to see Sean Payton go, I'm okay with that. And Christopher Cole, if I could get you a 23 Mitchell on Ness Creamsicle jersey, you're the only man that deserves it. You're the only man that deserves it. And then we go into Vikings Chiefs. Now, the Vikings have weapons. They've always had a plethora of weapons. Not figured out how to use them yet. And I think the Chiefs are going to start putting a foot down. I see the Chiefs walking. I see the Chiefs walking away with this, but not big. I think they'll be less than 10, but I do see the Chiefs walking away with it. Niners and Cowboys. Please God, please God, please God. Niners fans are less insufferable. They just generally are. They're just not dickheads. Nobody likes a dickhead. Cowboys fans, I love watching Stephen A. Smith laugh at Cowboy fans. That gets my dick hard. I enjoy it. I shouldn't. One of my friends is a Cowboys fan, and to be honest, he is the most I've had him on the show. He's a good dude. Big shout out to James. And he's not obnoxious in the slightest. He drew his team out of a hat, and he's been committed, and I respect the fuck out of that. Then finally, Raiders and Packers. Now, my heart tells me I want the Raiders to win because we don't play the Raiders, so it doesn't matter. And playing a beat down Packers team is better for us. But I see more potential from the Raiders as a team. From the Packers as a team. I just don't think there's enough nuts. I just don't. The Raiders have the badassiness about them that they can occasionally win games. The Packers have consistency and a little bit of nastiness about themselves too, occasionally. I think it'll come down to which quarterback makes it, in my opinion. And as for your Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we're going to just sit back. We're going to sip a sangria. We're going to enjoy it. And guys, I've had no comments other than my boy, Christopher Cole, who's my guy, custom with his name on number 20. 23 Cole would be cool. Stoke the Coles. But I think it's all been said and done. I'm going to have myself a nice I got a casserole. This is some good shit. Now, rum lesson. Gentlemen, you drink rum and it says Caribbean on it, I'm going to tell you something. It's shit. Yes. This is Caribbean rum. If it's Caribbean spiced rum, I'm going to let you into a bigger secret. It's really fucking shit. Tastes good. It really does. I mean, this shit's good. But the quality of the alcohol's crap. What I mean is, yes, I know this turned into an alcoholism. This has a shit ton of sugar versus this. This is Neptune. This is unapologetically fucking good. Won't blow your socks off in taste because it's not meant to. It is a compliment to whatever you're going to put in with it. And if you're clever, it's fucking amazing. Now you're going to tell me, I'm going to tell you which one tasted technically better. Technically, it was this one. Why? Because someone put 60 grams of sugar in it. This is unadulterated fucking rum. This is what pirates drank. They may have put shit in it. You definitely probably didn't put sugar in it, but yo, Jeff Olsen, JT, our boy. Big love to you, brother. But yeah, that's the rum lesson. If you're a pirate like me, my big thing is I always say I have two things that I do, and I think I'm going to break one this year, which is really annoying for me. I only change my jersey when we lose. And I don't want to say unfortunately because we beat the Saints. I got myself the new Creamsicle Randy Barber. And I'm gagging to fucking wear it, right? Gagging to wear it because that's my hero. That's who I aspired to be when I wanted to play football. That was my inspiration. That and John Lynch. I'll be done. But yeah, man. It my rule was like every time we lose a game, I shed the jersey. I'd done it live on the show. I wore a Tom Brady jersey for a couple of games, and then we got to the aftermath or the post game. I pulled that shit off, started afresh. Now we're winning. I got a Mike Evans red, 13 red. Fuck. I want to go Creamsicle. I'm going Creamsicle. I'm gonna break my rules because I have to. Gotta wear. The Patriots are gonna be pissed. I hope so. I mean, like fuck, dude. I don't like the Saints. I don't like who they got. I think it's the Saints, right? So I'm just pulling it up now. I really want the Patriots to win, but I fuck it because I hate the Saints more. But I like seeing the Patriots lose because they were this big fucking super team that no one could beat because the fucking media loved them and they had that fucking miserable fucking mummy as a fucking human being coach. Everyone just took the piss. The piss means a joke. They took the piss. Like fucking during COVID, they put a dog up and they went, "Oh look, this is how much the Patriots care about drafting." I want them to fucking lose. I want them to lose every fucking game. I fucking hate the Patriots, but I don't hate the Patriots as much as I hate the Saints. So I need the Patriots to do me a solid. I like that, Jeff, bro. You're in the mean streets of Michigan, right? I don't know if it's mean streets. I have no idea if it's mean. If it is, apologies. I live in Worcester. We have people who commit suicide. I don't know if that's a problem. Inconvenient. Sorry, mental health is not an inconvenience, and everybody should just love each other and ask each other and just be kind. It's all good. Anyway, guys, we got almost the hour mark. Unless anybody wants to come on, jump on, and have a conversation, I will move the fuck on because I want to be a. I wouldn't mind playing a bit of Madden, and I'm pretty sure everyone here doesn't want to hear me just rabbit on about complete utter bullshit because that's what you're gonna get. So I'd rather someone just comes on, chats with me, back and forth. We have a bit of fun. But fuck it. If that's not the case, guys, I don't know if we've got a show coming up. I hope so. I'm thinking Wednesday would work perfectly for me because I don't want to leave it too late. I want all the games to percolate and we get a bit of a chat. But all I can say is go Bucs, go Bucs, go Bucs. Mike Evans, if you're listening to this, fucking, hey, get that leg right. We need you, brother, because you are the A game. We believe you. We believe in you. We've always believed in you, and let's go get some. Bucs on me. Bucs on free. 1, 2, 3. Go Bucs!